We're back to the rock shop. My name is Will. I'm going to do a video today on the giant polisher that I've built, and I'll show you how it's built, how I've attached it to the shop floor, how I power it, and the volume inside the tub. All right, the MegaPolisher is bolted to the shop floor in 4 locations, and that is to stop it from moving around when it's vibrating. And now above the platform that is bolted to the shop floor, I have the tub supported by 4 Suburban springs. These are springs off the rear end of a Suburban that I got from the junkyard. And they just float on the springs. The tub floats on the springs. And the tub is around 700 pounds, empty. I think that's around 320 kilos approximately. And there are many pieces of angle iron and plate and rectangular tubing that were cut and welded together to create the tub and the plate on the bottom that holds the springs, supports the tub. And behind this shield over here basically is the motor, and it is a 220 horsepower or 220 volt, 3 horsepower, and it is just a standard air compressor motor that spins at 3,450 revolutions per minute. I just wanted to use a common, easily acquired electrical motor. The top is made out of many pieces of bent sheet metal and a plexiglass lid, so you can look down into it when it's tumbling or vibrating, basically. And there are 4 side-by-side containers or compartments, and they are each approximately 40 gallons, which is around maybe say 150 liters or so. And the tub is basically 6 feet long, 3 feet deep, and about 1.5 feet tall. And so each of these 4 compartments are 3 feet by 1.5 by 1.5 feet. And I will put some big agates in here to show you the volume in comparison to the big agates. All the big agates will go in here to be polished, and all the smaller agates and everything will get a polish here as soon as I can polish it. All right, here's a shot of the rock polisher from a distance. Once again, about 6 feet long, 3 feet deep, and about 1.5 feet tall. 4 compartments, each about 40 gallons. Here's one of the compartments, and just kind of show you what the volume is. The one on the bottom right is 24 pounds, that one's 20, 2 16s, a 14, and then 4 12-pounders. This is one of 4 compartments. And I built it like this so that I could put the giant agates in here and polish them in one piece and have plenty of room around them. And then also to be able to pulp the remainder of my collection, fairly quickly. I figure I have around 18 55-gallon drums of agate and petrified wood and jasper and concretions and whatever I found from down the river over the past 38 years. So I can get the collection polished up relatively fast. And this should do it. And I'm going to make a modification to the shaking and vibrating assembly. This assembly works, but it's not really going to have a lot of durability to it. So I've got a modification coming. I'll make a video on that. It will change the location of the motor, and I'll have to weld up a new shield or shroud for the motor and rotating assembly, and it will create a much heavy-dutier, much more durable, much more long-lasting design. Thanks for joining me here at the Rock Shop for a quick tour of the MegaPolisher. I'll have a video coming out soon showing the next vibrating assembly design and a video showing the current design and comparing the two. And after I get that up, I will have a video coming out showing the first batch that is getting ran through the polisher, and just we'll see what the process is like. Thank you and have a good night.